Hey y'all. So if you clicked on this video, it means you felt compelled to consult the oracle, which means I most likely got a message here for you or someone you know. So if you feel really compelled, you can share it with them. Anyways, you have or you will be very soon receiving communication that will offer an opportunity that could possibly change your life or at least your life trajectory. It's going to just offer a fresh, new, brand new beginning for you in some aspect in your life or with someone in particular. But I'm feeling more so this is an opportunity, especially for you. It's almost like someone or something being created specifically with you in mind. And it's going to be really, really good. It's going to really bless you in many aspects of your life. When this communication comes in, it's going to require you to take action and for you to be decisive. You cannot doubt yourself. You cannot doubt your intuition during this time. It's just really imperative that you take action. Do not procrastinate. Do not delay. And you will feel it within you. You will intuitively feel it within you that, okay, now it's the time. I need to do this or I need to do that. Do not delay. This is what you have been praying for. This is what you have been manifesting into your life. This is your opportunity to make your dreams a reality. So it's really up to you to decide if is it going to happen now or is it going to be another few years before it manifests into your life? It's really up to you. So, with that being said, remember that you have everything at your disposal. All tools and resources are available to you to make whatever it needs to happen, happen. So, don't think that you don't have it. If you feel like you don't already have it within your grasp, that means you have not slowed down and really took a survey of what's around you, who's around you, what resources are truly available to you because they're there and it's waiting for you to grab onto it and really take hold and take the opportunities that are available to you. Remember, this change is going to be happening extremely fast. It's going to be rapid change. It's got that Uranus energy where it's sudden. It comes out of nowhere, but at the same time, you kind of expected it. You just didn't know when it was going to happen. And so when it does happen, you need to be ready, right? It's like get ready so that you don't have to be scrambling when it happens. You might not know the exact time, but that doesn't matter. If you're prepared, it doesn't matter when it happens, you're ready to go. So that's the energy that you need to be coming with, and you have had time to get ready. And you still have a little time if you haven't got the message yet or have gotten that communication yet. But that's just letting you know that in this message right now, it's letting you know you really don't have that much time. Get it together now and get prepared now because it's coming. You've been praying for it. Why are you acting as if it's not right there at your doorstep? Okay. So the change is happening rapidly and it's really a great time. It's always a great time, but especially now to get tap into your higher self. Be aligned to your higher self. Also tap in with your spirit team, your ancestors. This is Scorpio season. So that energy of ancestral help and guidance is super present and so easy to tap into right now. Use it to your advantage. They are here to help us, okay? They are always present with us. They are in the wind, they're in the trees, they're in the water, the waves of the ocean. They are always with us. So if we take the moment to listen and be guided by them, they will help us, right? Achieve whatever it is we're trying to achieve. So stay tapped in with your guide, stay tapped in and aligned with your higher self so that you may be guided on the right path and you know the right decisions to make and when to make them. And your intuition is going to be heightened during this time, so use it to your advantage. But most importantly, stay balanced, okay? Stay level headed during this time because, people who don't want to see you succeed, and not even just people, but energy as well. The shadow side wants it to continue, right? It like misery likes company, right? So that's the shadow side energy. It's like, no, no, stay with me in misery and depression and unhappiness and all this other muck. But you weren't put here to be stuck in the muck. You weren't put here to be stagnant. You weren't put here to be other people's, mule. You were put here for a reason, for a mission, for a purpose. And it's really time to step into that and to recognize the lessons, right? So, anyways, all these problems and issues that have been plaguing you for the past months, years, whatever it may be, the things of the past during this time, it's an energy of justice, of retribution, and most importantly, of resolution, right? That Leah energy. We need a resolution. Well, you got one coming, right? So allow it to happen. Allow those problems and issues from the past to be resolved so that you can move forward into a new beginning, so that you are moving into a new beginning. So you don't want to bring that with you into your new beginning. You want to start fresh and new. So you have to allow those things from the past to be resolved, as well as releasing, as well as forgiving. It's not about forgetting, because in order to learn a lesson, you can't forget the lesson, right? So obviously you're not going to forget. Just because you forgive the situation or forgive the people for their parts that they played in the situation does not mean that you forgot about it. In fact, you remember it very well, and you have to remember it because those lessons you learn so that you don't have to repeat them in the future. So remember all the pain, all the hurt, so that you don't repeat, right? But don't hold on to it so that it burdens you in the present and in the future. So it's about releasing, it's about forgiving, it's about allowing those resolutions to take place so that you can move forward. And remembering that everything that you went through in the past was a lesson for not only you, but everyone involved in the situation. They learned from it as well, whether they wanted to or not. Whether you wanted to or not, you had to learn some lessons in order to move forward and stop repeating those lessons. And especially if you have heavy fixed sign energy within your chart, especially within your top four, your big four, which is your sun, moon, rising, and north node, fixed signs being Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. So if you have that heavy in your chart, you are walking karma. Period, point blank. You didn't ask to be it, at least not in this realm. Your soul did. Your soul was like, go ahead, give it to me. And so you are walking karma. Okay, how people treat you determines their rewards. Okay, so they can get rewarded with great things, blessings, beautiful things, or they can get rewarded with some punishment for how they treat people who are walking karma. And it's not to say that you are resolved with karma. If you treat people bad, honestly, it comes back faster. And you learn your lesson real quick, because you can't be out here, treating people any type of way when you are the essence of karma walking, right? So, you learn your lessons fast. You're not resolved of learning um, from doing things that you shouldn't do, but you have to realize, and you probably realize, especially after everything that you went through, and recognizing what your essence brings as someone who walks, in the way that you walk, you realize that people are inspired by you. Everyone is inspired by you. When you walk into the room, when your presence is felt, it lingers. Okay. And people are inspired. But see, there's a two path, right? Some people are inspired to go and do great things. They're like, dang, you just motivated me. Like, you did all that? Oh my God. I know if you can do it, I can do it. So let me get to doing it, because I want to do some great things too. You motivate them to do great things. That's what your inspiration is supposed to do. But the flip side to that is some people are inspired to be jealous. They're inspired to be hateful, to be envious, because I want that. But instead of me being motivated to go and get that, I'd rather just hate on you and try to stop you, delay you from getting even more blessings and good things instead of being motivated to do it for themselves. So you've learned that lesson. You can't control how people respond to your inspiring ways because you are walking inspiration. And because you're walking inspiration, you're also walking karma. So people have the choice to either decide to be motivated and be blessed for that and, be just happy in your presence, or they get the punishment for trying to stop you from shining. So you're coming to acknowledge that and being okay with that, right? Being okay with not having control over how they respond, just knowing that I had to see this to know who you are so that I know where to place you in my life. You went through those experiences so that you could learn why, right? Why you don't have a lot of people around you in your life, in your inner circles, right? Because we all have circles, right? Your inner circle is only you. It's only you. And then right outside is this invisible circle of your ancestors and your spirit guides and all of them circling around you. The astral planes, the realms, those energies circling around you. And then outside of that, you have a very, very small, tight circle of people who you trust, who you love, who you care about, and they trust and love and care about you equally in the same. Very, very small. And then outside of that, it's some other people who, they still learn and they still grow up, but they're not quite there with you yet. They can't be inside that inner circle. So, but they can be on the outskirts. And then you got people who are just associates, just, people you might hang out with every time. And it just gets further and further and further out. But it's realizing and recognizing and making sure you tighten up all those little rings of social circles around you. And knowing that everybody cannot handle being in the inner rings. Everyone can handle that. And as soon as they show you that they cannot handle that because they become jealous, they become envious, the more you grow, the more you advance, the more you succeed, that means that they need to get pushed out a little further and a little further. They cannot be in your inner rings. They can't handle that. You have to be okay with being the popular loner, where everybody wants to be around you because you have such beautiful energy and you have such a light, but that doesn't mean that they can have access to you like that because they're not worthy. Not at this moment. Not at this time. They're going to do something that is going to mess you up and delay you. It's not going to stop you. You will never be stopped. But you can be delayed. Okay? So, with that being said, just know that separations are happening for a reason. It is not to, make you feel bad about leaving people behind. It's not about that necessarily. It's more so recognizing where they're at in their lives, respecting and loving them from a distance, and allowing them to grow in their own time, right? Some people just grow at different paces, and that's all right. You all can't grow at the same time because then we kind of block the light, from each other when we're all like right there. Like, no, this is okay. It's okay to have levels to this, right? Separations are happening. Legal proceedings might be taking place. Just make sure you keep your cool, stay level headed through all things. Stay balanced, stay aligned to your higher self. So you stay connected so you can receive the messages clear as day, right? Have clarity in your decisions that you make and that you move forward. You take action. You do not procrastinate or delay in the things that you know you need to be doing right now. And just keep faith. Just know that your luck is turning around. You're going to have a lot of beautiful things coming into your existence. Everything that you've been praying for, everything that you have been trying to manifest, it's not about trying. You are. You are manifesting this into your life. This is the life that you wanted, you desired, you dreamed of. Wake up, because it's here. It's a reality. It's now. It's present. Forgive those who need to be forgiven because they really truly did not know what they were doing. They did not know who they were messing with. And that's okay. They weren't meant to know. They were meant to learn. And you learned as well. So take those lessons with you into the future. Don't let them burden you or hold you down, but let them be things that you can write in your book and you can read back over and go, wow, I did that. I went through that and I succeeded and I overcame all my obstacles. Give yourself praise. Lift yourself up. You did it. You did it. All right. That was your oracle message, and I'll see you in the next one if you do need it. I'm here for you. All right. Bye. Bye. I love y'all. Bye.